Okay, we're gonna look at the possibility of how to defend against a knife when you're on the ground. Obviously, I don't want to be in a situation, but it is what it is. You need to have some kind of strategies of how you would deal with an edge weapon while you're on the ground. And we're gonna look at some possibilities. These are just some possibilities. We call this a soft construct because, as you know, a million things can go wrong. All right, so we'll show you some possibilities, and later on, I'm gonna show you a clip of some sparring of how actually dealing with a knife on the ground looks like, which I like from Brendan Richardson. Is that, again, I have the block, I have to take care of this, and I get that baseball bat grip. And goal-oriented training, I want to get to my knees. All right, so I have this. Maybe I put this other foot here. I'm going to kick out. This one's going to drop, and I dynamically get to my knees. Now, as I get to my knees, I'm not far away. I actually want to push towards Oliver. I want to give him that forward pressure. Now, I know there's a big no-no in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu because logically, he could start trying to work for a choke, and also he's punching the back of my head and my skull. But again, we're dealing with an edge weapon on the ground. It's kind of like the lesser of two evils. I got to deal with the primary danger, which in this case is the edge weapon. And then unfortunately, I have to deal with the other hand when it comes to strikes and chokes later on, or maybe even at the same time. So let's look at it again. I take care of this blade. I get this baseball bat grip because I'm going to assume my opponent is bigger and stronger than me. Maybe there's blood, there's sweat, whatever. I get this nice, strong baseball bat grip right here. I dynamically get to my knees, and I can't do this because Oliver is going to start smashing me down. I need to go towards him, all right? Towards him as much as possible. And now this is where the Filipino Martial Arts can save us. This hand's going to come down towards the thumb, and this one here is going to attack near his own thumb, and I'm going to push up, not necessarily towards here, but back towards him to break the grip. And now I have the edge weapon, and now we're going to start to fight from this position. Another possibility, too, when you grab that blade, is depending on the surface I'm on, maybe it's concrete or whatever, this doesn't work well for obviously the grass, is I want to have this grip and I make my change over to here, where I'm grabbing the thumb, I could drive it into the ground and try to disarm it that way. That's a possibility too. So, one more time. He attacks, I block, I get this baseball bat grip, knowing full well, guys, these punches are coming in too. That's a possibility, right? But my main concern here, another concern I have, is if I don't get to my knees and block off this other hand, all Oliver's going to do is switch hands. That's a serious possibility. So to kind of limit his possibility of doing that, right, and remember, this is a fight, I'm doing this. If I have space between Oliver and I, he can just reach between the two of us and switch hands. Arguably so, depending on the size of your opponent, he can come over the top and try to switch hands. So we have this battle here. Then I can try from my disarm, and we continue to fight from this aspect. So a couple things we have to be careful of on the ground is obviously the knife, this other hand hitting me or choking me, and him switching hands. So when you do these defense, you have to go right away. It's not like you're waiting for him to go like one strike, a second strike, a third strike. No, you have to go as quickly as you can. The longer you wait, he's going to adapt, right? If I keep blocking all the time, he's just going to switch hands and go somewhere else. Or he'll change up his angle of attack. Maybe he'll go to my groin, my stomach, or my leg, or what have you. Because everything has to be perfect when you're doing these drills, there are a lot of things that can go wrong, right? And we understand that. So the next clip that I'm going to show you is how grappling with a knife looks like. The good thing that come out of doing these drills is to see the possibility. All right, what are the possibilities? And we understand this is a soft construct. We could break these constructs. But it's basically opening your eyes to the possibility, the importance of training with the knife on the ground, and also, too, the importance of learning other skills like wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to complement your edge weapon skills.